All right, ladies and gentlemen, and I guess a couple of you nominees out there, welcome back to the 2021 Indy Awards. And if you're wondering at home, yes, I made that movie trailer as a joke until the maestro said that would make for one hell of an action movie. He's got a point. A picture that I would love to see in the near future. I wonder where you're gonna get Gerard Butler and Alan Partridge in the same room to agree to it. Well, besides people trying to agree the movie flicks that need to come out before the end of this year, I think it's time for us to go into our next award for the night, which is none other than the Indy Screenshot of the Year, which is an award given to a screenshot that we've mentioned over the past 12 months that truly speaks 1,000 words, or more likely 1,000 likes on Twitter. Dan the Weatherman Stu, with that little joke out of the way, could you please read the nominees for this year's Indy Screenshot of the Year? And here are your nominees for this year's Indy Screenshot of the Year. Laughing Lad with his screenshot, work in progress. Why is it a work in progress? Well, Dan the Weatherman Stu, it's a work in progress because we do not know the true name of this said screenshot, but nevertheless, a screenshot that reminds us of a dream sequence with a hint of Skies of Arcadia in there as well, and not to mention a flying tugboat. Can't say you've seen that every day. According to the maestro, no he hasn't. Mortal Shell with their screenshot, Mortal Shell! Gladiator-like combat! As a matter of fact, Dan the Weatherman Stu, it is! And I do believe the two people he's fighting in this said screenshots are gladiators, but unfortunately could not match to the power that he was able to provide by not only using shadow powers, but stone powers as well to take out his enemies in a cool screenshot for a game I hope to see in the near future. Song of Iron with their game, Song of Iron! Gladiator action here too! I wouldn't say gladiator, more or less barbarian from the Hanna-Barbera era, mostly because of all the cool weapons he gets a chance to use during the said screenshot, whether it be axes, thunder arrows, fire axes, and even drop kicks to take out people, and also a giant. You can't beat those sort of skills. G-Salt game with their screenshot, G-Salt! Steam and Cinder! Yeah! Yep, Dan the Weatherman Stu, a game with steampunk and cinder elements, and not to mention the screenshot that made it for this year involved a horse. A steampunk horse just standing in front of a beautiful tree and a town that is off in the distance. A cool picture if you ask me, but will it win the Indy Award for this year? Who knows? Trash Sailors with their game, Trash Sailors! Saturday morning cartoon if I ever did see one! Yeah, Dan the Weatherman Stu, a Saturday morning cartoon indeed, somewhere around the lines of the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack. Not only seeing you trying to fight a giant oversized squid, but also trying to avoid the wrath of mechanical robotic sharks. Never thought I would see that out of a Sonic the Hedgehog game, but apparently this game manages to pull it off. Captain Sing with their screenshot for the video game Shady Night! High action here too! You know what, Dan the Weatherman Stu, you're right, and the fact that this screenshot did not make it in for this year's Stunt of the Year as well is a surprise to me because of all the action it was able to provide, which sort of reminds me of stuff I would see from my friend Pedro, and not to mention definitely from something out of Super Hot, especially with the flaming arrow he shot into the backside of one of these guys. Yikes, what a horrible way to go. Jordy JS with their screenshot, Jody Arbiter. Dragons and sword work. It's sword play, Dan the Weatherman Stu, sword play. But nevertheless, I do understand what you're trying to say, and the fact that this guy was able to provide us with a game that somehow combines the elements of a Tales game with hints of Kingdom Hearts with all the cool sword actions is definitely a wonderful game each time I see a screenshot of it, and not to mention always makes me wonder what sort of crazy combination is Arbiter gonna come up with next. According to the maestro, apparently a double whirlwind attack. Is that even possible? I guess we'll find out in the future. And with all those nominees read, Dan the Weatherman Stu, if you will, please read the winner for this year's Indy Screenshot of the Year. And the winner for this year's Indy Screenshot of the Year is, drumroll please, by a landslide victory, Jordy JS with their screenshot for the video game Arbiter. Congratulations! Congratulations indeed, and for those who are wondering how much of a landslide they won by, well over 13,000 votes. Yikes, you guys really do like this game, and so do we. And here's hoping in the near future when this game comes out, it also has a cool soundtrack to match up with all the cool action it has with it as well. And not to mention the ability for you to transform into a dragon. I've been asking that for months, but here's hoping he's listening out there. With an award under his belt, hopefully he is. And I guess with that said, folks, we might as well head back into this music once again, and when we return, we'll be back with more of the 7th Annual 2021 Indie Awards right after a word from our sponsors. So don't go anywhere just yet, folks, and stay tuned.